7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Celebrate 50 years of remarkable achievements with us. Get ready for an extraordinary lineup of events throughout January 2024, marking Grenada's Golden Jubilee. Kicking off the festivities on January 3rd, witness the grand unveiling of the CARICOM Roundabout. On January 19th, immerse yourself in youth-led discussions at the Dynamic Youth Leadership Summit. Groove to the rhythm on January 20th at the Independence Calypso semifinals, culminating in the finals on January 27th. Feel the spirit of gratitude at the Gospel Fusion concert on January 21st. Show your support on January 28th by participating in the Round the Island Flag Relay and Parish Sport events. Cap off the month with the spectacular launch of the 50th Independence Historic and Art Exhibition. And that's just the beginning. Brace yourself for a full-throttle February as we gear up for the grand culmination of events. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full calendar and plan your participation. Join us on this united journey, celebrating the essence of Grenada's Golden Jubilee. One people, one journey, one future. Celebrate 50 years of remarkable achievements with us. Get ready for an extraordinary lineup of events throughout January 2024, marking Grenada's Golden Jubilee. Kicking off the festivities on January 3rd, witness the grand unveiling of the CARICOM Roundabout. On January 19th, immerse yourself in youth-led discussions at the Dynamic Youth Leadership Summit. Groove to the rhythm on January 20th at the Independence Calypso semifinals, culminating in the finals on January 27th. Feel the spirit of gratitude at the Gospel Fusion concert on January 21st. Show your support on January 28th by participating in the Round the Island Flag Relay and Parish Sport events. Cap off the month with the spectacular launch of the 50th Independence Historic and Art Exhibition. And that's just the beginning. Brace yourself for a full-throttle February as we gear up for the grand culmination of events. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full calendar and plan your participation. Join us on this united journey, celebrating the essence of Grenada's Golden Jubilee. One people, one journey, one future.
Hello and welcome to the MTV Evening News for Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. The news headlines come to you in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Coming up in the news tonight, 2 fishermen rescued in La Poterie following vessel troubles. Spice Isle Smile offers free dental services to students. U.S. citizen fined $4,000 for illegal firearms and ammunition. And in sports, renowned UK coaches to visit Grenada. The details when we come back.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to your compliments Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. 'Cause you can look to me, yes I can.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening. With the news in detail, I am Troy Gill. Locals in St. Patrick sprang into action on Tuesday to save two distressed fishermen along the coast, and miraculously, the two occupants were successfully retrieved along with their sinking vessel, averting a potentially tragic outcome for the two men. More in this report.
In a daring rescue operation on Tuesday afternoon, locals near Longwall, La Poterie, St. Patrick came to the aid of two fishermen in distress. According to eyewitness reports, their fishing vessel was partially submerged. However, details surrounding the cause of the distress and the origin of the vessel remains unclear. One eyewitness shed light on the dramatic rescue, revealing that the stranded fishermen were compelled to float to shore using gas containers, with assistance from locals in the area.
So on my way coming towards Grenville side, I was doing I was on the job, and when I reached on Long Wall, which is in Poterie, I noticed object projecting from the water. Then when we stopped for a bit, and then we noticed it was a boat that was basically with the bow in the air, and there was some guys outside there. They had something like probably a gas bottle or so floating, and basically they stood there for a while because apparently they looked like they didn't know what to do. It was out of sync until a few young guys came up on the beach and went to basically rescue them.
He further revealed that the two occupants were successfully retrieved from the water by three locals, along with their sinking vessel, escaping the incident unscathed.
Everybody was unharmed, no injuries, nothing was sustained. So, well, from my perspective, I think there were two persons that was involved in the incident with the boat capsized or so, and there were three persons that actually came to their rescue. Three persons went into the water to get them out.
The rescue operation proved crucial as the men narrowly avoided the challenging conditions of rough waters and strong currents known to residents in the Poterie. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Spice Isle Smile, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs and the Ministry of Education, began the first dental outreach activity for 2024 with schools along the western and northern corridors. On Tuesday, MTV's Akela Aberdeen caught up with the team at the Bon Air Government School in St. Mark. Details in this report.
Spice Isle Smile is a non-profit organization that has been providing free dental services to kids in Grenada since 2017 with the aim to reduce the rate of tooth decay on island. President of Spice Isle Smile is Dr. Brian Holmes.
I will examine the kids' teeth. Each kid gets an examination, and then those kids that need our resin sealant material, I'll go ahead and place the phosphoric acid etch on their teeth. That, again, another cleaning layer of the tooth, which is very important for our sealants to be successful. We allow the kids to rinse off their mouth, and then we send them upstairs.
Member of the Board of Directors at Spice Isle Smile, Chad Knivel, says the foundation's mission is to provide preventative and restorative work for what is believed as Grenada's greatest human resource, the children.
This year we actually added a fifth school, and we'll be going to another school over this 2 weeks, and we hope to do over 850 children, helping them to have better dental care.
Dental student Nate Snaler highlighted the dental services being offered.
So we focus a lot on fluoride treatment to be able to help strengthen the children's teeth, and also sealants to help prevent further cavities. We also do restorations and extractions if they're needed, or if the children are in pain or anything like that. But the biggest goal for us is to help to prevent things from becoming a problem in the future for the children.
Teachers at the Bon Air Government School, Alanda Joseph and Carol Alexander, believes this initiative is beneficial to students and parents.
Now, one of the benefits of the program is that they come to us and we don't have to go to them. And it's free, which is quite effective, cost effective for us. And it's not only for the children, it's also for the teachers. The teachers can take time out to go over there and do some dental checkup.
It's a great one. It's not only beneficial to the students, but it's also beneficial to the parents because it's free. It helps the parents save money, and it also helps the children to promote good oral hygiene.
Free dental services will be offered to students at selected schools from January 15th to January 26th. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akil Aberdeen.
Police have arrested and charged a retired United States citizen with possession of illegal firearms and ammunition. According to a release from the Royal Grenada Police Force, 66-year-old Richard Cyrus Lockman, a retired airline pilot, was charged following the discovery of one Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol and 4 rounds of ammunition in his luggage at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. He subsequently accompanied officers to his yacht at La Bleu, St. George, where a search conducted revealed 23 rounds of ammunition and 6 warheads. Lockman appeared at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Monday, 15th January 2024, where he pleaded guilty to the charges. He was fined 4,000 EC dollars, which was paid. 2 new illegal dumping sites have been discovered by solid waste officials, marking the first such finding in the new year. This significant revelation prompts a stern warning by recently appointed head of the Compliance and Enforcement Arm of the Grenada Solid Waste Authority, vowing to crack down on illegal dumping in 2024. Details in this report.
In a significant development, 2 additional illegal dumping sites have been discovered, namely at Clogier in St. John and Caliste in St. George, consisting of what appears to be construction debris, household appliances, and green waste stockpiled in a remote section in both communities. The discovery of the sites, which is the first in the new year, was made by the Compliance and Enforcement Unit at Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority on Monday, following a solemn pronouncement by head of the unit, Godfrey Fleming, to clamp down on such illegal activities in 2024. Following this recent discovery, he says they will pursue all avenues to apprehend the perpetrators.
This morning, we started up our operation at the Caliste vicinity, where we dealt with some of the illegal dumping. During our investigations, I must say that I had obtained some valuable information that was within the garbage that I will be dealing with in terms of having someone or people be prosecuted for same. We then went up to the Clogier area, where again I must say that I was very successful in finding evidence of persons dealing with the illegal dumping.
According to Fleming, if perpetrators are caught, they can face stiff penalties.
I must also remind people that such violation could lead you to be paying a sum of $20,000 and 6 months imprisonment for such violation. So this is again a warning to people to deter them from engaging in such illegal activity.
Given the scale and nature of the dumping sites, they will ramp up investigations to catch the offenders and will also serve notices to metal traders and garage operators who are in breach of the law.
The compliance unit will continue the investigations. There are some names that I will be getting in contact with on that violation, because as I said, this is a very serious breach, and the investigations will continue. Also, I must also remind people that the investigations in all other areas, whether it is the illegal dumping, the illegal trading in metal, or the roadside garages that has vehicles alongside the road with derelict vehicles, will also be moving in all areas to have some of these things be minimized.
The unit recently shut down 2 metal trading operations in St. George that posed a public health hazard following complaints by residents in both communities. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Following a significant spike in dengue cases last year, which also led to several individuals being hospitalized, the Ministry of Health is embarking on a rigorous and strategic campaign in the new year to destroy the vectors of the dengue virus, a proactive approach to prevent any potential dengue outbreaks in 2024. More in this report.
Acting team leader at the Vector Control Division, St. George, Connie Doughton, says the Ministry of Health is employing a vigorous preventative approach to curbing the adult mosquito population to prevent any dengue outbreaks this year. The department issued its second fogging schedule for the new year, with teams deployed on Monday. They are no longer fogging at random, but employing a needs-based approach.
This is the second week schedule for fogging operations. And we really concentrating on, we're not doing any blanket fogging per se. We're really focusing on certain areas where there is dengue fever cases, which we are trying to knock down the adult mosquitoes, infected adult mosquitoes.
According to Doughton, their operations are tailored to capture infected mosquitoes in areas where cases have been identified.
We go in areas based on what the EP unit send us on a daily basis, based on the tests, based on certain tests that they run or they do on persons or patients. They send it back to us, and then we take it further and go to the areas, do our inspection and gather our information, and then we do the fogging to now see how much infected adult mosquitoes we could knock down.
However, the efforts will be in vain if the public does not play an active role in eradicating mosquito breeding sites.
We at the Vector Control Division cannot do it all. We need the public, we need the community, all hands on deck. You know, we need that integral approach, each one, so that whenever there is a problem, you don't have to depend on us to come and get rid of a container or put something in your drum or even come and do fogging. If the community played their part in storing the water properly, turning down containers, and just the minor little things around the house, open drains and all these things, and
Grenada prompted a major dengue outbreak in the months of May and June 2023, with more than 50 new cases reported on a weekly basis, with some individuals hospitalized, prompting the Ministry of Health to embark on a rigorous awareness campaign during that period. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
That's the first segment of news. More news when we come back.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes I can. Whenever you're in need, yes you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide, to light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won." Free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Get ready, football fans. This is your invitation to the most thrilling football event to kick off the new year. Welcome to the Sandals GFA National Under-15 Tournament. The semi-finals are ready to ignite Montrouge playing field in Grand Anse, St. George, and you're invited to witness the excitement. Mark your calendars for Saturday, January 13th. The first electrifying match kicks off at 1 p.m. sharp, featuring the dynamic St. John's Sport taking on Eagles Super Strikers. Feel the passion, witness the skill, and cheer for your favorites. But wait, there's more. At 3 p.m., the action continues with St. Andrews Football League, clashing with the formidable GBSS FC. It's a battle of strategy, strength, and sheer willpower. You don't want to miss a single moment of this epic showdown. And then the grand finale. Join us again on Saturday, January 20th for the championship match. The stakes are higher and the excitement is at its peak. Best part, admission is absolutely free. Bring your friends, family, and every football enthusiast you know. It's a celebration of talent, teamwork, and the spirit of youth football. So are you ready to be part of the action? We'll see you at Montrouge Playing Field on Saturday 13th and Saturday 20th January for the Sandals GFA National Under-15 Tournament. Let the games begin.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. qualify for a flexi credit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Arise's mobile internet experience app. Flexi Credit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your Flexi Credit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Arisa loan terms and conditions apply. Arisa Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Welcome back. Jude Buckmeyer, a resident of Belmont St. George who pleaded guilty to manslaughter about 2 months ago, will know his fate this Friday, January 19th. Buckmeyer was arrested and charged by members of the Royal Grenada Police Force on October 2022 for the murder of 31-year-old Darren Coutain, who died as a result of blunt force trauma to his head and rib. The wounds were inflicted on Friday 30th September at Belmont. Buckmeyer was charged alongside his nephew, Stephen Buckmeyer. However, all charges against him were dismissed. On Tuesday morning, the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, or TAWU, held day 1 of a 2-day staff development training focused on business etiquette. These sessions are held at TAWU House in St. George. Kayla Flavany has the details.
The 2-day workshop for staff at the Technical and Allied Workers Union focuses on the dynamics of first-class customer service and includes participation from management and line staff. The sessions are facilitated by protocol training and etiquette consultant Alice Thomas Roberts.
The focus is on delivering amazing customer service as a team with communication. The intention here is to ensure that the union, which is in a very unique position between employees and employers, is able to serve well its members and also to have an understanding with employers.
As part of the training, staff will be educated on proper business etiquette when dealing with internal and external workplace matters. Roberts pleads with employers to be as objective as possible with the employees as they collaborate to serve customers.
We want to encourage the employees in the union office and those who relate to the workers to be as objective as they can and yet to serve everyone at all levels to the best of their ability, as best as they can.
President of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andre Lewis, stated that many times employers instruct staff to do more and do better without the necessary tools. He is hopeful that following the training, employers and employees will be well pleased to provide impeccable customer service.
Because it is not only providing pen and pencil or a book, but it is a matter of also providing what they call the soft skills. It is not also always about just being able to understand economics or to understand the societal problems, but what we see as the soft skills, which are extremely important, and to demonstrate that concern, that empathy, that care for all of us so that we can better serve our members. Yes?
Technical and Allied Workers Union is a registered trade union since 1958, representing workers in various sectors throughout Grenada. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Criminal attorney Anselm Clouden is concerned about the increase in gun crimes in Grenada and applauds Member of Parliament for the town of St. George, Honorable Peter David, on his approach to engage young men in his constituency in discussions on ways to curb the trend. Clouden says stiffer penalties should be implemented for individuals charged with gun-related crimes.
I think if the penalties are increased for simple possession, both of firearms and ammunition, we would see a reduction. That too would act as a deterrent. we have to collectively protect the community and protect ourselves from the indiscriminate use of firearms, unlicensed firearms. Oh yes, a matter of pressing and urgent necessity, because if this gets out of hand, you would find a lot of innocent people being victims of this type of uncontrolled use of unlicensed firearms. And I think the penalties ought to be increased.
He believes mobile patrol and community policing can also help curb this issue and fears that if left unchecked, many innocent lives will be affected.
We have a geographical situation where the state is a tri-island state, and of course you cannot patrol every port or every bay or every inlet. But we have drones now. So you can have your drones patrolling from the air that would target certain movements, and as a consequence, that would deter the shipment of firearms into the country. I mean, I must say the government is trying, they're doing their utmost, but this is a long problem. This is not something that has arisen in recent times. It has escalated recently, but we have been plagued with this for quite some time.
That's the second segment of news. Stay with us.
The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the tri-island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Matinee Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited has the credit cards to suit your needs. Choose any one of our 3 Visa credit cards, Classic, Infinite, or Signature, and enjoy the affordability, security, and convenience they all offer. Get value for your money with Visa Reward Points. The more you spend, the more points you earn. Co-op Bank is giving you options. You have the choice. We've got the cards. Tailor-made just for you. Visit www.grenadacoopbank.com for more information or call or visit any one of our retail banking units.
Welcome home.
Our Tri-Island state is rich with history, full of the world's most charismatic people, and an unstoppable force of progress. Grenadians, we have 50 years of achievements to celebrate. Join in the celebration of a lifetime, Grenada's Golden Jubilee, commemorating the anniversary of 50 years of independence. We are marking this milestone with a spectacular series of events honoring our culture, history, and progress. Whether you're at home or abroad, you don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full schedule of events and find out how you can participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations. You can also stay in the loop on all things Jubilee by following our social media pages, Grenada Turns 50. Grenada's 50th Independence Anniversary. One people, one journey, one future. Be a part of history.
On February 3rd and 4th, the Grenada Motor Club presents Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags at Pearls International Speedway, St. Andrews. Come out to see our local boys compete against the fastest drag racing cars the Caribbean has to offer. There will be special entertainment from one of the Caribbean's top drifters and live performances from one of our local artists. February 2nd is the welcome party at Lavo Lanes. February 3rd, Test and Tune at Pearls International Speedway. And February 4th, drag race finals. Contact us at Grenada Motor Club 473@gmail.com. Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags, February 3rd and 4th at Pearls International Speedway. This will be an epic one.
Donessa Panchu has this evening's regional roundup.
This is the regional roundup for today. I am Donessa Panchu. As it stands now in Trinidad, there will be no international soca monarch for the 2024 Carnival season. National Carnival Commission Chairman Winston Gripsy Peters yesterday confirmed that the event, which had been a fixture among carnival events and competitions for the past 3 decades, was going in limbo due to lack of funding. The event is owned by the Caribbean Prestige Foundation, CPF, for the performing arts but was cancelled last year due to lack of funding. Yesterday, Peters said neither the CPF nor the NCC, which had been seeking to assist with the project for this year, had been successful in securing the necessary funds required to stage the competition. The private entity would normally do it. We help facilitate it. But the funding is not there right this minute. We are still trying to come up with it to see if it could happen, Peters said in a phone interview with Guardian Media yesterday. A 10-year-old boy who was beaten by a shark in the Bahamas on Monday is listed in stable condition at a local hospital. The Royal Bahamas Police Force provided an update on the child's condition in a media statement about the incident. The Royal Bahamas Police Force said the boy was participating in an expedition in a shark tank at a local resort in Paradise Island shortly before 4 p.m. when the incident occurred. The boy, who is from Maryland, was beaten on his right leg by the shark. Officials rushed the child to the hospital where he received medical attention. A 65-year-old Vincentian American man pleaded guilty to having an illegal firearm and ammunition in his possession in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. According to police, Cameron Chewitt, a supervisor of Park Hill, USA, was arrested on January 6 during a joint operation between the Rapid Response Unit and the Narcotics Unit. He appeared in court on January 8, where he pleaded not guilty to charges of possession of an unlawful firearm and possession of unlawful ammunition. Senior Magistrate Colin John granted Chewitt EC $5,000 bail. During his second appearance yesterday, Chewitt pleaded guilty to the charges. He was fined $15,000 for possession of unlawful firearm and $10,000 EC for possession of unlawful ammunition. The magistrate ordered that the fines be paid by January 22nd or he will be imprisoned. A senior police officer has been appointed by the Barbados Police Service to investigate a colleague whose conduct and behavior have the potential to bring the service disrepute. The video of an accused in handcuffs in the station being lambasted verbally by what has been confirmed to be a female officer at the station made the rounds locally via social media and WhatsApp over the weekend. Police public relations have reported that an investigation be launched. The Barbados Police Service has been aware of a posting on social media which appears to portray one of our members behaving in an unprofessional manner. The police service, as a professional organization, frowns upon such behavior. As a consequence, the police service has appointed a senior officer to investigate the matter. And that's it for this evening's Regional Roundup. I am Donessa Pantru.
This is the MTV Evening News. More news when we come back.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Well, that was easy. Getting what you want now. At Quartz, you can find appliances, electronics, and furniture that you need at the unbeatable prices. Get the Mabe 19 cubic foot fridge, now $33.99. TCL 32-inch smart TV, now only $6.99. Or get a free recliner with the Xena 2-piece motion set. Great deals on mattresses like the Certa Spinapedic mattress, now only $11.99. Plus, you can get it now and pay it later with ready finance only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends January 24th, 2024.
Are you looking to rent chairs and tables? Then call Waggy T Rentals. We rent tables and chairs for any event. We have 7 different types of chairs: plastic, folding chairs, gray and white, resin white chairs, conference chairs, even Chivari chairs in gold and white. We also rent 6 feet and 8 feet rectangular folding tables, 4 feet and 5 feet round tables, and even cocktail tables. Give us a call at 444-RENT. That's 444-7368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Granand, St. George.
Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited has the credit cards to suit your needs. Choose any one of our 3 Visa credit cards, Classic, Infinite, or Signature, and enjoy the affordability, security, and convenience they all offer. Get value for your money with Visa Reward Points. The more you spend, the more points you earn. Co-op Bank is giving you options. You have the choice. We've got the cards. Tailor-made just for you. Visit www.grenadacoopbank.com for more information, or call or visit any one of our retail banking units.
Welcome home.
Our Tri-Island state is rich with history, full of the world's most charismatic people, and an unstoppable force of progress. Grenadians, we have 50 years of achievements to celebrate. Join in the celebration of a lifetime, Grenada's Golden Jubilee, commemorating the anniversary of 50 years of independence. We are marking this milestone with a spectacular series of events honoring our culture, history, and progress. Whether you're at home or abroad, you don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Visit GrenadaTurns50.gd to explore the full schedule of events and find out how you can participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations. You can also stay in the loop on all things Jubilee by following our social media pages, Grenada Turns 50. Grenada's 50th Independence Anniversary. One people, one journey, one future. Be a part of history.
On February 3rd and 4th, the Grenada Motor Club presents Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags at Pearls International Speedway, St. Andrews. Come out to see our local boys compete against the fastest drag racing cars the Caribbean has to offer. There will be special entertainment from one of the Caribbean's top drifters and live performances from one of our local artists. February 2nd is the welcome party at Lavo Lanes. February 3rd, Test and Tune at Pearls International Speedway. And February 4th, drag race finals. Contact us at Grenada Motor Club 473@gmail.com. Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags, February 3rd and 4th at Pearls International Speedway. This will be an epic one.
Renowned UK coaches to visit Grenada. That story and more coming up in sports.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
Well, that was easy. Getting what you want now. At Quartz, you can find appliances, electronics, and furniture that you need at the unbeatable prices. Get the Mabe 19 cubic foot fridge, now $33.99. TCL 32-inch smart TV, now only $6.99. Or get a free recliner with the Xena 2-piece motion set. Great deals on mattresses like the Certa Spinopedic mattress, now only $11.99. Plus, you can get it now and pay it later with ready finance only at Quartz, bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends January 24th, 2024.
Now here is Akela Aberdeen with this evening's sporting highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. Two of England's most renowned football coaches are headed to the island of Grenada later this month. Nigel James and Anthony Gale of Nigel James Elite Coaching Academy will spend a week in Grenada from January 21st to 28th, running coaching exercises and workshops. Nigel James, a former player, is well known in the UK for his decades of experience training top talent and father of two current professional English footballers with Chelsea, Reece and Lauren James. Anthony Gale enjoyed a lengthy career as a professional footballer before becoming a popular football pundit for Sky Sports. The two coaches are excited to share their knowledge and inspire Grenada's next generation of football stars, and their visit is expected to increase the awareness of professional football and engage youths throughout the island. A statement from the Nigel James Academy states that as a company, they will look into developing the football syllabus and providing more opportunities for talented players in Grenada. The duo will run training sessions for the youth and senior national teams. They will also tour schools, holding motivational assemblies and coaching clinics. With its beautiful beaches and national stadium, Grenada is poised to capture the coaches' hearts. The Barbados Cricket Association, BCA, has announced the Barbados Pride squad for rounds 1 to 3 of the 2024 CWI West Indies Championship, which will be played in Jamaica. Craig Brathwaite is the skipper, with Vasper Drakes as head coach. Fast bowler Shaquille Cumberbatch is the lone newcomer to first-class cricket in the squad. The Barbados team includes several players with Test experience, including wicketkeeper batsman Shane Dorwich, opener Shane Mosley, fast bowler Shimar Holder, among others. West Indies batsman Shamar Brooks is among 8 reserve players named by the Barbados selectors. Brathwaite, Jordan and McCaskey are currently with the West Indies Test squad in Australia. As West Indies take on Australia in the first 2 tests on Tuesday evening, it's useful to consider that the full-strength team, which toured down under just over a year ago, also for 2 tests, was blown out of the water.
In the first test, the home side won by an innings and 162 runs. In the second, they overwhelmed the visitors by 419 runs. In all 4 innings, the Australians declared the West Indian bowlers mostly innocuous. West Indies fared better on a 2-test tour of Zimbabwe earlier last year, winning 1-0 with Shonda Paul's unbeaten double century in the drawn second test. However, West Indies then lost 0-2 to South Africa away and 0-1 at home to India in mid-year to close out a dismissal 2023 in Test cricket. Lionel Messi retained his title, winning the Top Men's Player Award, and Aitana Bonmati was acclaimed as the best player in the women's game. Mary Earps, Edison, Serena Wayman, Pep Guardiola, Guilherme Madruga, and Mata amongst other winners. The Best FIFA Football Awards 2023 ceremony held in London on Monday 15 January crowned Aitana Bonmati and Lionel Messi as the outstanding players since the last edition, alongside recognizing the outstanding performances of coaches, goalkeepers, and more across the men's and women's game. That's all in today's sports. I am Akila Aberdeen.
That's the sports, the weather, and a recap of the headlines when we come back.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
Good Tuesday afternoon, viewers. Once again with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Wayne Williams. Some heavy showers greeted the start of the day today, but from mid-morning into afternoon they dissipated, bringing sunny skies and some very strong gusty winds. Those conditions were from weakening trough line that passed over the islands. They would continue to bring some showers, mostly over open waters as the trough fills in and moves away. Some showers also over the northern Caribbean islands. Mostly during the afternoon they saw those showers. Nice clear skies. The Atlantic is clear. Any haze is much further back into the far eastern Atlantic at the moment. Some cloudiness still lingering around, most of it moving off to the west into the Caribbean Sea. Quite a significant trough line still is going to bring some showers over the northern Caribbean islands, well, the islands to the north of Grenada. But here at home, there is a possibility that we could get some more isolated showers tonight. I would have 40-50% chance of that, but the weather is expected to be generally fair. The gusty winds would continue. Winds would come in from the east between 8 and 20 miles per hour. Going to see a lighter spell, more between 8 and 18 or 8 and 15 during some part of the night. Minimum temperature around 24. The moon is going to set later tonight at 11:15. It's going to rise tomorrow at 11:29 in the morning. Fair conditions are in the forecast for Wednesday. We still do have about a 40% chance of some morning showers. Easterly winds would continue between 12 and 24 miles per hour. Seas still choppy, 5 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise at 6:31. The sun is going to set at 6:02. The temperature will climb to 31. We'll see quite a bit of sunshine. It will feel like 39, and UV index will be high. Mostly fair skies in Port of Spain, generally fair in Bridgetown after the possibility of some morning showers. Scattered showers are going to develop in Kingston. Partly cloudy in Miami. New York is going to be sunny but very cold, a high of -2, a low of -6, and London is expected to be cloudy. Also cool, not as cold as New York, however, high of 2. Back here at home, despite some lingering cloudiness, generally fair conditions are going to dominate. We still have that chance of the odd morning and mostly the pre-dawn showers. Also in the night we can expect some showers, but generally fair conditions are expected to dominate over the next 7 days in the daytime. That is it for me for Tuesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Wednesday.
Now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. 2 fishermen rescued in La Poetry after running into vessel troubles. Spice Isle Smile offers free dental services to students. U.S. citizen fined $4,000 for illegal firearms and ammunition. And in sports, renowned UK coaches to visit Grenada. On behalf of the news and production departments, I am Troy Gill. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll. And it's been so long, but I'm finally home. And what better place to rest my weary bones than on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's the sound that's everlasting. There's no end in sight, just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight, just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home, home, home.
Struggle to the waist and we survive. He took our silver, shoot us with Winchester. How long shall the wicked reign? Oh yeah, them rape and kill our mothers and fathers, yeah. On the plantation.
'cause even through your struggles, you never turn your lights down, you always glow. Oh, and when your dreams are fading, stay focused, 'cause I believe in you. When you feel alone and tired, be patient, 'cause Jah will see you through. Brighter days are coming.
Rita Delandro, also known as Grandmother or Sister D of St. Paul's, who resided at John Anglais St. George, passed away on Sunday, 17th December, at the age of 83. She was the mother of Keith Edgehill, Allison Williams, Marcia, and Marcel Edgehill, the late Frederick Edgehill, Rachel Jacob, and Kristen Edgehill, grandmother of Corcel Andrew in the U.S., Rhonda Lee Lumsden, Raquel and Shakira Alexander, Jada, Rosie, and Kathy in the U.S., Linnell, Sarah, Jonathan, Aaron Williams in the U.S., Ariel in the U.S., Rahel, Josh, Ryan, Ashel Tyler, Anaya, Tyrone, Kyle, Ezekiel, Zehel, and Xavier Jacob of Madagascar, Arissa in the UK, and Dariel and Azel Edgehill, great-grandmother of 16 including Richard and Xavier, sister of Joan Delandro in the UK, mother-in-law of Frankie Williams, Jocelyn Jacob, Ricky English. Many other relatives and friends including the members of the Open Bible Churches, Sister Elaine Williams and family of Springs, Sister Arnold and family of Westerhall, the Hagley family of Springs, Francis Jeremiah and family from Janangli, and neighbors and friends of Janangli and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Rita Delandro, also known as Grandmother or Sister D of St. Paul's, who resided at Janangli St. George, will take place on Wednesday, 17th January at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Springs Open Bible Church, St. George, and entombment will be at the Grandin Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Walter Linton, also known as Raleigh of Shantimel St. Patrick, who resided at Montou Grandin St. George, passed away on Friday, 22nd December 2023, at the age of 58. Left to mourn his mother, Lucille Linton, wife Wendy Ann Linton, children Ronnie Mark, Caslin Telesford, Wenasha and Wenashon Linton, stepchildren Wendell, Wenisha and Wendonna Gay, 4 grandchildren, brothers Roger, Stephen, Johnny, Kenrick and Peter, sisters Mabel and Mabel, sisters-in-law Hera, Deborah and Denise, Uncle Emery Joseph in the USA, aunts Ozra Philip in Trinidad, Cynthia Joseph, Lina Batiste and Minetta Batiste in Grenada, many nieces and nephews, other relatives and friends including Everest Joseph, also known as Joey, Vivienne Nash, also known as Reds, Matthew Alexis in the USA, the Linton, Frame, Joseph and Batiste families, and friends and neighbors of Shantimel, Montou and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Walter Linton, also known as Raleigh, of Shantimel St. Patrick, who resided at Montou Grandin St. George, will take place on Wednesday, January 17th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at Bailey's Chapel, according to Church of Christ rites, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. John Augustine Bartholomew of Munich, who resided at Rivulet Lane, Grenville, St. Andrew, retired driver in the Ministry of Agriculture, passed away on Saturday, December 30th, 2023, at the age of 70. He was the father of Teddy and Kelisha, father figure to Lee, Erlin, and Ruthie, grandfather of Zakin Asiel, Zanel Nekeva, and Zaim Asiel, brother of Peter, Philip, Leo, Cyprian, Nestor, Rose, Judith, and Edith. Father-in-law of Latoya and Sean. Brother-in-law of Ivor, Lincoln, Harold, and Mickey. Uncle of many, including Sharon, Dean, Andy, Jude, Andrew, Trevor, Wendy, and Vladimir. Many cousins, other relatives, and close friends, including Septi, Kathian, and Shirley, the staff of the Ministry of Agriculture, and friends and neighbors of Munich, Rivulet Lane, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late John Augustine Bartholomew of Munich, who resided at Rivulet Lane, Grenville, St. Andrew, will take place on Wednesday, January 17th at 10 a.m. Funeral service will be held at the Tuileries Pentecostal Church, and interment will be at the Family Cemetery, Munich. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Chantal Charles, also known as Shanta, of Woburn St. George, who resided at Mondelez St. Paul's, passed away on Tuesday, 19th December, at the age of 51. She was the mother of Akeem, Shanika, Lovell, and Rondell Charles, daughter of Cecilia Charles and Cosmos Aline, sister of Edith Charles, Soraya and O'Neill Aline, and Rocketson Webster, grandmother of Caden, Anaya and Jason, aunt of many including Johans, Isa, Johanna, Olivia, Gabby, Renaya, and Kareem. Many cousins, other relatives and friends including the Bruno family, the Batiste family of Grandans Valley, Smith family, Alain family, and Maharaj family of Lansapine, Webster family, Akeisha Bruno, Margaret Marshall, Edith MacDonald, and Daybreak the Busman. Other friends and neighbors of St. Paul's, Woburn, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Chantal Charles, also known as Shanta of Woburn St. George, who resided at Mondelez St. Paul's, will take place on Thursday, 18th January at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Agape Ministries, River Road, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Dennis Morris Henry John of Mount Hartman Drive, Lansopine, St. George, entered into rest on Wednesday, 27th December 2023, at the age of 92. Left to mourn are his loving wife, Catherine John, children Dennis and Sharon, grandson Alexi, stepdaughter Christine, step-granddaughter Bianca, step-great-grandsons Corey and Malik, brothers Kenneth and Bancroft John, sister Glenora Thorpe, close friend Mrs. June Rapier, carers Renato James, Mark Roberts, Donnell Caliste, and Lyra Fortune. Many other loving families and friends, brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, and neighbors of Lansopine and St. Patrick. The funeral of the late Dennis Morris Henry John of Mount Hartman Drive, Lansopine, St. George, will take place on Thursday, January 18th at 1:30 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Blessed Sacrament Church, Grandon, St. George, followed by private cremation. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Ashley Christian Oliver, also known as Ash, of Spring Village, St. Vincent, who resided at Park Estate, St. David, passed away on Saturday, December 30th, 2023, at the age of 75. He was the father of Asher Leslie Charles and Rise Oliver in Grenada, Jasmine Morris and Romano Woods in St. Vincent, grandfather of Raynell Morris in St. Vincent, brother of Frank Joshua, Alfred Oliver, Gloria John, Vivette Lavia, and Bridget Oliver in St. Vincent, Albert Oliver in Barbados, Zita Oliver in the USA, and Joletta Oliver in Bequia, nephew of Damsel John, father-in-law of Richard Charles, brother-in-law of Brenda Joshua, Patty Oliver, David John, Clifton Oliver, Martin Lavia, Carol, Dion, Matthew, and Leslie Gibson, uncle of many other close relatives and friends in Spring Village, St. Vincent, Union Island, and Bequia, including the Johnson, Oliver, Charles, John, Franklin, Lewis, and James families, the Oliver family in Barbados, Father Edward Mark, the clergy and members of the Anglican Church, St. David and St. Paul, Miss Celia, Mr. Pear, Sperry, Devon, O'Brien Robinson and family, the Gibson family of Monjaloo, the Leslie family of St. Paul's, members of the Comanchero Steel Orchestra, the board, management and staff of Charles Memorial Home, Victoria, and friends and neighbours of Park Estate and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Ashley Christian Oliver of Spring Village, St. Vincent, who resided at Park Estate, St. David, will take place on Thursday, January 18th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church, and interment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Phyllis May Chase Batiste of Diamond St. Mark died on Friday, December 8th, 2023 in the USA at the age of 56. Left to mourn are her husband Raymond Batiste, residing in Grenada, daughter Crystal Augustine in the UK, 2 grandchildren Tyler Augustine and Mason Augustine in the United Kingdom, son-in-law Terry Augustine in the UK, parents Louise Marshall and Philbert Chase, 5 sisters Merrill Chase, Toya Mitchell and Finda Chase in Grenada, Linda Fleming and Islyn Chase Dillon residing in the USA. 6 brothers, Terrence Mitchell, Hudson Chase, Keith Chase, Albert Chase, Nixon Chase and Marius Chase. Aunt Claire Williams residing in the USA. Many nieces and nephews, including Charlon Charles, Ernest E.J. Noel, Dosha Dillon, Colonel Chase and Ronald Phillip. Stepsons Reynold Batiste and Damon Batiste. Stepmother Margaret Chase. Brothers-in-law Franklin Marshall residing in Grenada and Robin Dillon and Osbert Fleming in the USA. Other relatives and friends including the principal, Mr. Gordon Welch, and staff of the Bonaire Government School, and many cousins including Julian Chase residing in the USA, many friends including Patsy Elahi, Gina, Matthew, and Rosalind Cato. The funeral service for the late Phyllis May Chase Batiste of Diamond St. Mark will take place on Thursday, January 18th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Victoria Seventh-day Adventist Church, followed by entombment at the Coast Guard Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Matthew Lewis, also known as Boost, of Maltese St. David, who resided at Frequente Grand Arm St. George, passed away on Friday, December 22nd, 2023, at the age of 53. Left to mourn his daughter Crystal Jeremiah, stepmother Teresa Lewis, sisters Helena, Belva, Seela in Germany, Sandy, Felicia, Brittany, Sabrina, Serena, Sabrina, and Kathy Ann. Brothers Martin, Steve, Barry in Canada, Ivor, Derek, Kevin, and Kent. 44 nieces and nephews. Aunts Leslie Ann, Annie, Norma, Irony, Glenna, and Gail. Uncles George, Noreel, Joseph, and Kofi. Grand Aunt Teresa. Many other close friends and relatives, including Minister Andy Williams, Christine Adonis, Charlie Dubisette, Andy Alexander, the Mason, Monroe, Lewis, and Blake families, Wolf and the Table 9 on the Lane, and friends and family of Frequente, Caliste, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Matthew Lewis, also known as Boost of Maltese St. David, who resided at Frequente Grand Arm St. George, will take place on Friday, January 19th at 1:30 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grand Arms Baptist Church, Morris Bishop Highway, and interment will be at the Grand Arms Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Florian Anastasia Francois, also known as Flo, of Mount Craven St. Patrick, who resided at Independence Avenue St. George and at the Hillsview Home for the Aged, passed away on Wednesday, 27th December 2023 at the age of 78. She was the mother of Emerald St. John, Errol, Gerald, and Clairol Francois, and Joel Francois in the USA. Grandmother of Akim Thomas, Monique and Michael Francois, Zach, Zachary, and Aaron Antoine. Sister of Audrey Francois, Jennifer, Adania, and Jerome St. John. Aunt of Greta and Jason Franklin, Bernadette DeBellet, Nola Lewis, Johnny Nelson, Sherma Franklin, Dale Brown, Claire Adams, Janice Jeremiah, and Marilyn St. John. Mother-in-law of Bernadine, Sandra, and June Francois. Many cousins, other relatives and friends including the Franklin, Logie, and Nelson families of Mount Craven, the St. John family of Satires, the Adams family of Springs, Debbie Alexander, Angela Simon, Christine John, Teresa Nicholas, the management and staff of the Hillsview Home, South St. George Government School, the pastor and members of the Evangelistic Centre, Market Hill, and friends and neighbours of Mount Craven, St. Patrick, and Independence Avenue, St. George. The funeral of the late Florian Anastasia Francois, also known as Flo, of Mount Craven, St. Patrick, who resided at Independence Avenue, St. George, and at the Hillsview Home for the Aged, will take place on Friday, 19th January at 11 a.m. Funeral service will be held at the Evangelistic Centre, Market Hill, St. George's, and interment will be at the Morley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Agnes Elizabeth Maureen, also known as Agu, of La Femme St. David, passed away on Monday, 1st January 2024 at the age of 89. She was the wife of Guy Maureen, mother of Stanley Maureen, Clarice Samuel, Sharon Maureen, Laura Samuel, Marcia Charles in the USA, Joycelyn Maureen, and Lorna Felix. Grandmother of 18, including Adonna Williams, Keneal Maureen, Keishon Mark, Damian Samuel, Sakim McEwen, Jackson and Jackie Ann Maureen, Nisha and Tonisha Samuel, Jarvis Maureen, Tiffany and Wendell Charles, Lonita and Stevie Felix. Great-grandmother of 26, including Jaden, Jadija, Kayla, Omari, and Nakeda. Aunt of many, including Ruth Kennedy, Nelsia Thompson, Lucina Mitchell, Elvis Samuel, and Curtis Samuel. Mother-in-law of Merlin Maureen, Steve McEwen, Steve Felix, Stephen Charles, and Elvis Alexis. Sister-in-law of Cynthia Hazard John. Other relatives and friends, including the Samuel family of Westerhall and La Femme, the Moraine family, the Richards family, Dr. Francis Martin, Glennis St. Bernard, Gladys Paul, the staff of the Pedmotar Medical Station, and friends and neighbours of La Femme and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Agnes Elizabeth Maureen, also known as Agu, of La Femme St. David, will take place on Wednesday, 24th January at 1:30 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Paul's Catholic Church, and entombment will be at the Mount Airy Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Desmond Francis Anthony Regis, also known as Purport, of Corinth, who resided at Westerhall St. David, passed away on Friday, January 12, 2024, at the age of 59. The funeral arrangements for the late Desmond Francis Anthony Regis, also known as Purport, of Corinth, who resided at Westerhall St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Anne Miranda Qualis, of Mardi Gras St. George, died on Monday, January 8, 2024, in Boston, Massachusetts, USA, at the age of 69. The funeral arrangements for the late Anne Miranda Qualis of Mardi Gras St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Elvira Yulee Crawford of St. Paul St. George passed away on Wednesday, January 10, 2024, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Elvira Yulee Crawford of St. Paul St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Arthur Anthony Bullen, also known as Kobo, of Mardi Gras St. George, who resided in Miami, Florida, died on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Arthur Anthony Bullen, also known as Kobo, of Mardi Gras St. George, who resided in Miami, Florida, USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Doreen V. Sanderson Augustine of Pearl St. Andrew passed away on Thursday, 4th January, at the age of 68. The funeral for the late Doreen V. Sanderson Augustine of Pearl St. Andrew will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Hubert James of St. John Street, St. George's, passed away on Sunday, 19th November 2023, at the age of 84. The funeral for the late Hubert James of St. John Street, St. George's, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Jacob Boney of Happy Hill, St. George, passed away on Sunday, 7th January, at the age of 67. The funeral of the late Jacob Boney of Happy Hill, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Rebecca Cynthia Antwine, also known as Granny of Guave St. John, passed away on Sunday, 7th January, at the age of 78. The funeral arrangements of the late Rebecca Cynthia Antwine of Guave St. John will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Dalton Bernard Langdon, also known as the Book and Big Stone of Annandale St. George, passed away on Saturday, 6th January, at the age of 93. The funeral for the late Dalton Bernard Langdon, also known as the Book and Big Stone of Annandale St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
Winston Augustus Mitchell, also known as Mitch and Zuru, of Marley, who resided at Mount Craven St. Patrick and at Ladigue St. Andrew, passed away on Monday, January 1st, 2024, at the age of 76. The funeral arrangements for the late Winston Augustus Mitchell, also known as Mitch and Zuru, of Marley, who resided at Mount Craven St. Patrick and at Ladigue St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Wayne Louison of Calviny St. George, a well-known funeral director at Bailey's Funeral Home, passed away on Sunday, January 7th, 2024, at the age of 54. The funeral arrangements for the late Wayne Louison of Calviny St. George will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Catherine Albert of Windsor Forest, who resided at Mount Tranquil St. David, passed away on Sunday, 31st December 2023, at the age of 95. The funeral arrangements for the late Catherine Albert of Windsor Forest, who resided at Mount Tranquil St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Jacqueline Cador of Grand Roy St. John passed away on Wednesday, December 3rd, 2023, at the age of 39. The funeral arrangements for the late Jacqueline Cador of Grand Roy St. John will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Elsa Burris, also known as Tanti of Marion St. George, died on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, at the age of 64. The funeral arrangements for the late Elsa Burris, also known as Tanti of Marion St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Daniel Doriel Gabriel of Petmatar St. David, former employee of Grenlick, passed away on Sunday, 24th December 2023 in the USA, at the age of 60. The funeral arrangements for the late Daniel Doriel Gabriel of Pedmotar St. David will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
The pain and agony of losing someone is never easy. Within your own mind and heart, there is